I arrived at the Arcadia Academy at 2 in the morning. My first impression was an overwhelming creepy sensation. Was it the spooky dark bedrooms? Or maybe it was the eerie nun dolls that decorated the halls. All of this together made me feel like I was in a haunted house from the 1800s. It took hours to actually feel comfortable enough to rest. All of that changed in the morning when the sunlight shone through and I could see the Arcadia Academy as it really was. Preserved history. A welcoming kind of history. What is the Arcadia Academy? To put it simply, the Arcadia Academy consists of 18 buildings on 16 acres of land, totaling 140,000 square feet of beautiful Missouri homestead, all preserved with a majestic rustic appearance. Founded in 1847 as Arcadia College, the original 4-story building served as a local private high school until the Civil War. In 1877, the academy was sold to the Ursuline Catholic Sisters, who spent the next 100 years cleaning and maintaining the campus. The buildings that remain today stand as a testament to the sisters' faith and hard work. But that in and of itself is not what gives this place a comforting and sacred feeling. Meet Brenda and Lamar Oyler. In 1999, they purchased the massive property with 2 goals in mind: restore the academy and raise a family while doing it. Because of their vision and hard work, the academy now has an inviting family restaurant, a creamery, a quaint bed and breakfast, a gymnasium used for weddings, a theater, and did I mention a church? During the 5 days I stayed at the academy, I always saw Brenda and Lamar working. They were cooking, cleaning, and taking care of the grandkids. It's a lot of work, hard work. So why use a business to raise a family?
It stems from faith and work ethic.
This is 8-year-old Porter, and this is his 6-year-old sister Abby, and this is Tanner, his 4-year-old younger brother. Their parents, who also work and manage the academy, are just as busy as the grandparents.
A lot of times when I was like the waitress, I would just wait tables with the baby on my hip, pass him along to all the different customers, and be like, oh, sweet little baby. And so sometimes I would let them hold him, and I would wait on tables, and if he got fussy, then I'd go and get him and try to hurry and get a quick feed in and come back out.
I do a lot of things. Sometimes I'm a cook, sometimes I'm a cleaner, sometimes I'm an accountant, sometimes I'm a boss, sometimes I'm an employee, sometimes I'm a maintenance guy. So we do everything because we have so much to do here. It's a small business, and Catherine and I run it, so we have to be, right now, a little bit of everything.
Sometimes I feel like I'm pushing them away a little bit, like when they say, Mom, can you look at this? Or can you read me a story? Can you talk to me? I'm not always there all the time. I would love to put them first all the time. I have to always put the customers first.
We put up with a lot as a family. We have personal problems and challenges that we deal with on a regular basis, and the two are competitive and they clash. They create a lot of stress in that environment.
You have to maybe a little bit ignore the kids, like, shh, be quiet, because we have customers.
We have so many responsibilities, and yet the most important responsibility is my role as a father. And too many times I feel like we sacrifice that one the most because my kids are small. They need that attention, and when we're in the restaurant or we're involved in what's going on, and from a business perspective, our kids can be put on the sidelines, and that's tough. That's the hardest part of this whole operation for me.
I wondered what it would be like living in a home that was shared with the public. The most intimate and personal of all places being a home for strangers as well. This is Jaden Ratliff. From age 4 to 13, Jaden spent his childhood here.
They don't realize that it's not just a business, it's your home, and sometimes people would vandalize your home. And then that would be pretty heartbreaking. You'd walk out and see somebody smashing one of your windows or throwing trash in your yard, and that was pretty challenging.
Such acts of vandalism haven't hindered the work or the faith of this family.
We named the Abbey Kitchen as the THE, Abbey Kitchen. I mean, it was an inspired name, and it stands for God's safety and family.
The Abbey Kitchen was my favorite place. The fast pace, the fire, and of course, the food. The atmosphere inside the kitchen was warm, friendly, and familiar, almost like the employees were part of the family as well. And that's when I saw it. The answers to all my questions. This family loves to be together. After 47 years of marriage, the Oylers are still in love.
I guess what you value most in the family, you value being together. My wife is just the most amazing person because she loves me. And she loves me for who I am, not because I'm good looking, not because I have money, not because I'm a perfect person. She loves me for who I am. And that was an amazing thing when I found that. And I found somebody who cared about me. And that was, I think, the greatest treasure that I could ever have. To find someone who you can share a life with, that you share a common goal with.
I love being with my husband all the time. We're always together, him and I and our kids.
I was in awe. This family teaches and shows their children by example.
The kids that grow up in a group grew up watching the others perform, and then they became performers themselves. But it's because of the example.
Growing up here has made it so that everybody I ran into, I can talk with, and I can have a conversation with them, while other people are too afraid of them.
We have customers coming in. My kids learn how to deal and interact with people in a professional environment. Porter has learned everything. For a 7-year-old, he independently mows my lawn on a zero-turn mower.
Like all parents, the Rouse family wants their children to be happy. They believe the Academy is the ideal location to raise their children.
I couldn't think of a better place to raise my kids.
I always wish, I wish I could just bring my kids to work with me. And now I have that. And be careful what you wish for. You just might get it, and I got it.
As far as raising a family out here, I think that's a no-brainer. I'd love to do that. It's a good place to raise a family.
I can see why the Oyler and Rouse family chose the Academy as a home to raise their children. They are happy. So what's this family's secret to a happy life?
Go to work and do the job. Those are the people that are winners. Most of it's just getting out and doing what you're supposed to be doing.
As a father of 2, I know how important it is to teach my kids strong work ethics. In just 5 days, the Academy reminded me how important it is to lead by example. In just 5 days, a place that started off being somewhat terrifying quickly became one of the warmest places I've been. In just 5 days, I saw a functioning small business. I saw generations working hand in hand with each other. I saw children serving others. And I wondered if I had been asking the right questions. And finally it dawned on me. There's only one relevant question now. The real question is, why wouldn't a family work together?